out here today. We're in the historic district of downtown Brownsville, just to one side of Palm Boulevard at a house on St. Charles. This is a really incredible house. It's a popular home style. It's sort of a free classical design. It's incorporated elements from different eras, but its standard is that it's in an L-shaped plan and it has double hung wooden windows. And thankfully the owners over the years have preserved these windows. Right behind me we actually have a Jeffersonian window, which is unique. There are many homes, it's not that normal in Brownsville, but some of the really older homes like this one, which was built approximately 1900 or 1905, has this type of window which can open all the way so that you can walk out onto the balcony.
Este es el premio de la Casa Histórica del mes. Se lo estamos presentando a usted. Por todo lo que ha hecho la casa.
Gracias. Pues me gusta tenerla limpia, bueno, ese es el primer lugar. En segundo, como yo vivía en Houston y me gustó mucho como allá en los Heights pintan las casas antiguas y todo, y las tienen en muy bien, las mantienen muy bien. Y por eso es que me gusta.
The best thing about this award is that we get to recognize people that aren't looking for recognition. It's individual homeowners who have just done their own part because they really care about their house, they care about the historical features of their home, and they just want it to look nice. And like Ms. Martinez is a great example of what it is that we want to encourage in Brownsville. We want to encourage more homeowner awareness of historical value. We want to make sure that people around the city can drive down St. Charles Street and see that this is the best preserved street in Brownsville. In my opinion, East St. Charles is the best preserved street in Brownsville as far as historical character and value. If you drive down the street, you see a lot of homes that are maybe not the best kept maintenance-wise, but they have all of their historical features mostly intact. And we really want to encourage that, continue to promote that, and hopefully have less houses going down and more houses being restored. And in the end, really, it creates some more heritage tourism. People want to come down here, they want to be a part of it, they want to own a historic home. And like Ms. Martinez said, it's really a labor of love, and we want to encourage more of that.
Y quisiera que toda la gente pudiera pues mantener sus hogares bonitos también y conservarlos bien.
It's just a great house, great yard. Every time you drive down the street, you can't help but see this incredible property. And again, it's just a great example for all of us in Brownsville to have pride in where we live and pride in our place and to maintain our properties. And we can't be thankful enough for Ms. Martinez for taking care of this property so well.
Well, Mr. Noel, on behalf of the City of Brownsville and the Heritage Council, we'd like to present you with the award for the Historic District Property of the Month.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for keeping it up.
Yeah.
And of course your aunt for her years of love for the house.
My cousins, they all are going to be thrilled about this, and we feel honored. This is a very important part of all of our lives. You know, for us, this was where we came when we came to visit our grandparents. When we came out from South America, you know, this was where we came. This was our second home.
This house is built in 1917, you know, and not too many homes still stand of this year built, you know.
I was going to say, a lot of the historical features of the home are pretty well preserved. They're pretty well intact. For example, the windows, the siding looks all original. Growing up, as you did around this house, what can you tell us? Is it still pretty much in the same shape as it was when you were growing up?
Pretty much. Well, of course, the years have taken a little bit of a toll on the house. The porch is a little different. The old porch was in bad shape, so it was replaced. But for the most part, the house is the way it was for many years. I was born and raised in Venezuela, and I used to come and visit my grandparents back when I was 12, 13, and the house is pretty much the same house that I knew as a child.
Unfortunately, in Brownsville, we don't have a lot of resources when it comes to historic preservation. What we do have is we have the Heritage Department, where Roman is one of the officers there. We do have that, and that's a great resource for Brownsville. We also have some individuals that are just known in the community as being people that restore homes. For example, we have a gentleman named Larry Loff who's restored numerous homes in Brownsville. He's a great resource. We have Calvin Walker, an architect who dedicates a lot of his own personal time and resources to helping people, do some projects voluntarily. But as of right now, we have the Heritage Department, which is great. We have we have a couple of historical museums that have a lot of historical information. They have a lot of photographs that people can look to if they want to try and restore a home to its original look.
We came up with the idea of the Historic Property of the Month in downtown, or for the Historic District, to recognize those people who, not seeking necessarily recognition, were just maintaining their properties in a really good way, and we wanted to find a way to just recognize them, and on behalf of the city to say thank you for having pride in your place and where we live.